Hey Tom, I guess he gets much of the credit, but can you talk about the job Julius did on Sabonis tonight?
Yeah, well, he's a tough matchup. So I thought that took a lot of energy from him. And, a guy like that, you can't guard individually. You have to guard with your whole team. I thought our team gave the appropriate help, and he put a lot of pressure on us. And so it's great to come in here and get a win. This team is playing as well as anyone in the league. So and they got a lot of weapons, and they can hurt you off the dribble. Brogdon had a huge game. Turner hurt us with the three, Sabonis. But overall, I thought our defense was really good. The rebounding, the effort. It's hard to win on the road, and it's a good, solid win for us. And the thing that I like the best is we showed improvement from that first game that we played out here.
Next question comes from Steph Bondi, Daily News.
Hey Tom, for RJ to have come in with 21 straight misses and the game he had in Tampa to have this type of night, what does that say about him?
Well, that's makes and misses. I mean, I've seen the best shooters in the league go through stretches where they don't make shots. You can't allow that to impact other parts of your game. And I think he's done a lot of other things really well. He's averaging close to 4 assists a game. He's averaging over 7 rebounds a game. So he can play well without shooting well. And I thought he got into an attack mode. He got downhill. He got a couple of easy ones. Then I thought Julius made great plays out of the post. We got some wide open, good looks, rhythm shots, and our passing was better. Our passing was on target. We have a willingness to pass, but sometimes we don't put it on target, and it does. It makes a big difference. Every detail matters.
Next question comes from Amanda Hajar, Knicks Digital.
Hey, Coach, you guys outscored the Pacers by 30 in the paint tonight. Could you talk a little bit about how important it was for the guards and big men to stay active down there, both offensively and defensively, especially with Indy coming in top of the league in that category?
Yeah, and that was a big concern, was the way they get the ball into the paint and score in there. So, and again, that's everyone tied together. I think protecting the paint, we got to take care of the ball, then protect the paint, react out, cover the line. And we didn't do it as well as we could have in the first game. I thought in this game we did a much better job. But their offenses, and they can spread you out. They give you different looks where they're big, they're jumbo to start, and then they downsize and they put a lot of shooting on the floor, and they have a lot of guys that could crack you off the dribble. And so it puts enormous pressure on your defense. It requires you to do more than one thing. So, oftentimes there's 2, 3, 4, 5 efforts on one play, and that's what it takes to win. And we're not perfect sometimes, but if our ball pressure is great and our weak side is aware, we can cover up for any mistakes that we might make.
Next question comes from Greg Joyce, New York Post.
Tom, just what did you see from Emmanuel come back tonight? Did he pretty much pick up where he left off?
Yeah, I mean, a little rust, obviously, but overall very pleased, good energy. And you can see he's clever in terms of drawing fouls, which is very important. And he'll get his rhythm really quickly. He's really talented, and he's smart, and he's a great worker. And I love his attitude. I love his approach. He's going to be a really good player in this league for a long time.
Next question comes from Mark Berman, New York Post.
Yeah, Tom, how much did you like having Austin out there late, with Tate and
Oh, yeah. I think the experience is huge. And again, it gives you another guy who can put the ball on the floor. He can make threes. He can play defense. And that's the way I think in general the league is moving. So, yeah, I thought he made big shots. And he still, he hasn't practiced a lot. He'll get better and better as we go forward. And he's still working his way through the conditioning piece of it.
Next question comes from Mike Vorkanoff, The Athletic.
Hey, Tom, the Pacers took 53s tonight, and they shot pretty decently, too, and you guys still won. What do you do as a defense when the team's trying to attack you like that and just kind of bombard you from the three-point line?
Yeah, and it's something, we're continuing to work on. And again, as we said, we have to control the ball. protect the paint, then react out and cover the line. We talk that requires multiple effort. You have to finish your defense. And with the finish, we mean the challenge of the shot and the rebound. And so you can't close short. You can't give up their shots. You got to fly around, and there could be no open shots. And I think hopefully we can get there, but it's something we have to continue to work on.
Next question comes from Steph Bondi, Daily News.
Hey, Tom, two here. One is, how impressed are you with Mitchell Robinson's growth from the beginning of the season till now? And then the second one is, you got your first tech as head coach of the Knicks, and you were fired up over that jump ball call as well. Does this game have a lot more intensity than maybe the others already?
We're just trying to win. So, like we're trying to protect each other. And that's my job, to make sure that, we're getting our fair share of calls. So whatever we got to do to win, I don't like getting technical fouls, and certainly I don't want anyone to get technical fouls in the fourth quarter. So those are hard to make up, but usually I'm pretty low in technicals.
Last question comes from Steve Popper, Newsday.
Hey, Tom, on Mitch, first of all, I guess he got a lot of it early on putbacks and stuff, but were you consciously trying to go more to him, and just what Steph was saying? Have you seen real growth from him in these 5 games?
And I apologize for not finishing that. Let's talk about Mitch. I mean, he's just, every day he's growing and growing and growing. The way he's working, studying, preparing for the games, and you could see his confidence grow. He's making multiple effort plays. He's a hard guy to score over, and he's really the anchor of the defense back there. And offensively, there's a lot of room for him to grow, and he's putting a lot of time in. And you guys haven't seen it yet, but it's coming.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep.
Hey, Austin, we asked you a lot about the offense, but can you talk about the defense tonight, particularly down the stretch, a couple of the plays, Mitch's block, Julius' steal?
Yeah, Mitch was huge for us. So was Julius's play, but Mitch and Neuro's activity today on the defensive end, in my eyes, won us the game. You get Mitch and Neuro's playing that active every game, we're going to be pretty solid on the defensive end. We weren't perfect, could still improve in a lot of areas, but I thought our communication on the defensive end all game was really solid. I mean, we held a team, one of the better teams in the NBA, to what they had 102. They had 102 points, so right around the 100 mark, we were pretty solid tonight.
Next question comes from Mike Vorkanoff, The Athletic.
Hey, Austin. That big night off the bench for you, especially I think your second game coming back. How do you feel just kind of blending into the season now? And what has Tibbs asked you to do and empowered you to do coming off the bench?
He just tells me to go play because he knows I don't have any familiarity with anything yet in terms of the team and the sets. He's done a great job of walking me through it, be patient with me. I'm still learning. It sucks. I didn't get any practices either. I haven't practiced with the team yet either at all. So I'm really just kind of came into this. But the easiest thing to do sometimes is just play, you don't have to worry about the plays, this or that. You just go play. And then each game I'm getting more and more familiar with everything. But in terms of basketball-wise, I'm fine. I'm going to go out there and do what I do and be aggressive and try to help the team in any area I can, and just build. We just build it, man. So this is just a start. So we got a lot of work to do.
Next question comes from Steph Bondi, Daily News.
Hey, Austin. Just on your Instagram post that you posted, I guess it was New Year's Day or New Year's Eve, and when you basically telling the fans, "Hey, stay with us." What prompted you to do that? And I know you said you don't normally do that, but why'd you do that at that moment?
I've never done that. I've never commented on a team page. I don't think anybody usually does, but just because I know Knicks have great fans, and I know they've been waiting a long time to see progress. You know what I mean? But we're in the right direction. I know I've only been here for a year, so I don't mean to come off as someone who knows everything, but they brought in all these new people from top to bottom, from Leon to Tibbs to players to trainers. They've everything, strength coach, whole 9 yards. So I just want to let people know, just be patient, man. We're working so hard. And tonight's a big win, but we know we got a lot more work to do. Every time I get in the locker room, I'm telling guys, we got to keep building. We got to keep building. So we head in the right direction. I just wanted to let people know that we're doing good things, and just to be with us, and it's going to be fun. We got a lot of work to do. We got a lot to improve on, but I know we have great fans, so I just wanted to let them know that we're doing everything we can, and we're building, and we're going to get there.
Next question comes from Amanda Hajar, Knicks Digital.
Hey, Austin, you say you're building, you're getting there. How important is it, especially this year? There's no fans in the building. You guys have to feed off each other's energy.
Yeah.
How do you feel that energy translating from practice to the game, and how you feel the team's coming together?
We're coming together great. It helps when you have great guys. It makes my job, Julius's job, all the vets who are kind of leading this team, it makes our job a lot easier because all the young guys we have are great. Guys who aren't playing are real supportive. Everybody's cheering each other on. That's what we've been trying to instill in the locker room. If you're not playing, be happy for someone else's success. You got to act the right way. You got to be professional because you never know who's watching you. You never know when your opportunity's coming. So right now we got a whole team that's just buying in. And it's the beginning. So, we still got, like I said, a lot more work to do, but it's just nice when you have good guys and everybody's buying in. So we just got to keep doing that.
Thank you, Austin.
All right. Thank you all.
Hey, RJ. With your shot, obviously, was falling tonight. Was there something that was working for you that wasn't over the last few games? I know you did some work after the Raptors game. Like, do you feel like that paid off tonight?
Yeah, just put in extra work. But I really shot the same shots really that I've been shooting, past couple of games, and just extra work. The whole team's been confident in me, so yeah, they won in tonight.
Next question comes from Steph Bondi, Daily News.
Hey, RJ, beyond your shot falling, you seem, aggressive getting to the hoop, getting to your spot. Was that, I know you do that every game, but was that like a concerted effort on your part to get going early?
Just try to play the right way the whole time. Just move the ball. We did that well as a team, and when we do that, then it's it's easier. It opens up driving gaps for everybody. So we played the right way.
Next question comes from Steve Popper, Newsday.
Hey, RJ, I know you say, everything's the same, but you are now, I think, 7 for 8 here in this arena. Does this arena look different, feel different to you at all?
Nah, I just think it so happened that I had a couple of bad games before I came here. So, I put in the work, and, basketball guys rewarded me.
Next question comes from Greg Joyce, New York Post.
Hey, RJ, just what did it take for you guys closing out the game defensively late? What was working right for you guys to get it?
Jew and Mitch had some huge plays, defensively at the end of the game. Those, some big stops for us. And, we just played hard. We tried to play all, 48 minutes very well. Austin came off the bench, gave us a huge spark. Reggie played great today. So Alfred. So, everybody contributed well today.
Next question comes from Amanda Hajar, Knicks Digital.
Hey, RJ, what are the main takeaways for you personally and as a team heading into the next game and close out the road trip?
Try to close out the road trip 3-1. Just go in there, play hard, just like we did tonight.
Hey, Julius. I know the offensive game has been getting the attention for you, but it seemed like you played really good defense in the fourth quarter there, especially. Just what's your mindset when you're, kind of D'ing up Domantas Sabonis there in the fourth and getting a few big stops?
Yeah, he hurt us last time. Down the stretch, close game. Obviously, he's at the 5, I was at the 5, so they're gonna go pick and roll, and he's gonna get in the post. So offensively, I got good looks. I just didn't hit, the shots that I feel like I could hit. But everything's about winning down the stretch, and that's what it was. I just wanted to try to win and get stops, do whatever I need to do to get stops.
Next question comes from Steve Popper, Newsday.
Hey, Julius, I know we ask offensive questions a lot, but Tibbs especially happy with a game like this where you guys seem to win it on the defensive end. Your play, Mitch's block of the three-pointer, and just the way you guys played all night on that end.
Yeah, that's what it's about. Whatever we got to do to get wins, that's the only thing that matters. So we did a great job of getting stops down the stretch, and then on the offensive end, just playing for each other.
Next question comes from Steph Bondi, Daily News.
Hey, Julius, can you take me through that steal and what you saw there?
I just tried to use my feet, try to be aggressive. On the pick and roll, I was up. Brogdon was coming off. Sabonis was setting great screens, and Brogdon was coming off and, hitting shots, doing a great job. So I was trying to be up, disrupt the ball. And, when I recovered back, I kind of just saw Brogdon winding up to hit Sabonis at that elbow. And like I said, I just tried to use my feet, try to be aggressive. And I just read the play, read the ball, and was able to get a steal and get a dunk on the other end.
Next question comes from Greg Joyce, New York Post.
Julius, what did it mean for you guys to bounce back the way you did tonight with guys contributing up and down the roster?
It was great. We felt like we give ourselves a chance to win every night, and that's what we've done so far. And the biggest thing is finishing games. I knew going into the third quarter, I tried to let the guys know that, Indiana's a huge third quarter team. They've outplayed everybody by double digits in the third quarter. So we had to come in aggressive, come in and fight it, and that's what we did. And we got stops and played for each other down the stretch, and we got to win.
Thank you, Julius.
Thank you, guys.